Hey there, welcome to this presentation on Make Friends Marketing, an emerging paradigm in business and economics. So who am I? Well, my name's Jacob Armand. I'm a member of the Prosperity team in Empower Network. Here's a photograph of me being very professional with a very special kind of tea bag, right? I went to this place recently and they had these tea bags there, which frankly amazed me. And it was kind of like a silkworm had just produced a tea bag so that I could have a cup of tea right there and then. It was pretty incredible. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So what do I mean by an emerging paradigm in business and economics? Well, I think it would be good for us to start with two common principles the majority of business has at its core, right? The first is scarcity, the idea that there's not enough for everyone. And the second is competition. Because of that scarcity, I must win and take yours first, okay? Now, this is something that I've been coming out of in my life. I grew up with the notion of scarcity and lack and debt and all these kinds of things, okay? So this is just the way that at its core, a lot of businesses run. So let's look at how those principles we just discussed can manifest in us. And I will say that, just a quick caveat, I am generalizing here. I do understand that not all businesses run like this, and certainly not all people are like this, but I'm just really trying to get at the kind of core, the core principles and the core foundation for the majority of business and how it's run. So how can it manifest in us? Well, fear, I think, is definitely why it manifests in us, because I'm not talking about horror movie fear, constantly being absolutely frightened out of our wits all the time. I just mean like a background anxiety, a background fear, like behind the scenes, people going to work just thinking, if I don't go to work today, I'm not going to be able to pay the bills, I'm not going to be able to afford to feed my children or myself, and I can't live basically. So when people wake up in the morning, it's not a sense of excitement jumping out of bed and thinking, oh great, I'm going to make a big difference in the world today, I'm really excited. It's just kind of like a fear that people have that they have to do something in order to survive. And that also can manifest in a kind of lack of compassion, I think, because people are sort of fearful and think that scarcity and lack exists in the world. When they're dealing with people, they can be very kind of self-motivating, very putting your self-interests first, not really caring about the person that you're dealing with or interacting with, because you're just really in it for yourself at the end of the day. There can be a lack of integrity, I think, because people often have to act in a certain way and be a certain person, wear certain clothes, go to certain places at a certain time that they don't really want to at all. In fact, in most cases, they really don't want to. They're just doing it because they feel they have to, and because it's their job, and because they have no other way of providing for themselves and for their children and their family. And again, the need to act and behave in a certain way. So it also, a focus on short-term gains, I think, is manifested in this way, because most people will be tied up around just getting the immediate money. Like, I need to pay my bills, I need to buy food, I need to pay the rent, I need to do this, need. Don't have time to look at the bigger picture, don't have time to really step into the life that they want to lead, and live their dreams and do the things they want to do and make a difference to the world and be of service to the world. There's no time for that. It's all about short-term gain, making a quick buck. I just need money now. And finally then, if you sort of combine all these things together, I think if someone was selling and going about their job or whatever with all these things in place, it can result in kind of hard, aggressive selling where the person doesn't really care about the person they're talking to really at all. They might not even care about the product they're selling or have it. They might not even like the product they're selling. They just feel they have to sell something to someone because they need the commission, because they want the money, because they have to survive. So I'd just like to talk about why the word sales used to scare me, okay? When I was younger, the whole concept of sales scared me, actually. I really didn't like the idea that I would have to make somebody do something that they really didn't want to do, okay? I didn't want to have to make them buy something they didn't want to buy. And what scared me most of all was the notion of having to sell something I didn't want to sell. All right, something I didn't believe in or genuinely think was of value and benefit to other people. I just always used to be surprised and amazed that people could actually stand up and sell something that they just didn't care about. In essence, really, I just didn't want to be disingenuous. Being honest and true to me is important to me, and being myself. And I just hadn't found the way that I could do that. And in sales, certainly that was the case. So what was missing for me? Well, I think the real reason I didn't think I could ever be a salesman, all right, was that I hadn't found two things. The first is a product or service which I really believed in. And the second is a method of presenting it to people in a way which is congruent with my own ideals, beliefs, personality, and desire to help others. So let's talk about the method that I've found. This is where Make Friends Marketing comes to the rescue, okay? So let's just explain quickly what MFM is and why I'm so excited about it. Make Friends Marketing is getting to know people, all right? This is like an opportunity to actually talk to people or chat to them on the internet, on Facebook, social network, things like that. Actually find out about people, get to know them, make friends with them, It is a method for implementing a genuine desire to be of service to others, okay? So if you really feel a strong desire that you want to make a difference in the world and you want to help other people, inspire other people, give other people like a new lease of life, then this is definitely for you, okay? It is a way to make lasting friendships whilst building a business and attracting wealth. So that's kind of like a 3-for-1 on the good stuff there, right? You get to do all these things. It is very casual and relaxed, okay? So, for me, I mentioned my my perspective on sales back then. Well, I always had this thing in my mind of kind of like a boardroom where I'd be standing there in a suit in front of all these other guys in suits, kind of making a hard sale. I have to make this perfect pitch, otherwise I'm not going to get the sale, okay? This could not be any different from that, okay? It is very casual, it's very relaxed. You're really just talking to people and finding out about them, getting to know them genuinely with a desire to be of service to them and help them. And it is also an opportunity to be yourself, express your own unique gifts, and inspire other people to do the same, alright? I think that's really exciting. So let's just talk about what Make Friends Marketing is not, okay? It's not forceful, okay? It's not a situation where you're pushing something down someone's throat and saying you will buy this, you really want to buy this, okay? If you're presenting information to somebody and then they're genuinely not interested, then you can just say, okay, no problem. Well, we can still chat, we can still be friends. Let me know if you change your mind, and let me know if you want to talk about things further. I'm always here. There's no force behind it. All right, it's not dishonest because you're not doing something that you don't want to do. You're not doing something or trying to sort of present something that you don't believe in, right? You get to be you and be the real you. And again, it's not something that requires you to be something you don't want to be, okay? This is really important to me. This is the way I run my business and the way I want to run business with other people, okay? I just get to be me. I get to do it on my own terms when I want. I can just, if I want to, I can be at home and sit around in my boxer shorts and just be on the internet talking to people and building a business that way. It's just about being you and being what you want to do. It's not a scam, okay? I think there's a lot of this has been going around on the internet at the moment because there's so many kind of get-rich-quick schemes out there and all these things, pyramid schemes, Ponzi schemes, and this just is not that, okay? It's not a scam, it's an opportunity, it's a business, it's a viable business, it's a viable way to earn money, it's a fun way to do it, and it's a way to do it that doesn't invade in yourself or in other people, all right? It's not boring. I can definitely vouch for that. MFM is not boring, all right? Because you're always dealing with new people and meeting new people, and you get to go to different places if you want to. There's like events and stuff like that we can attend, and it's just so exciting. And you're always learning new things and new methods, and you get to be really creative and apply it in your own way and make it your own process, yeah? So everyone's bringing something new to the table, so it's always fresh and interesting. It's certainly not boring. It's not a time sink, okay, because of what we teach and how we do this. You can get yourself in a position where you can do some very powerful optimized action, and getting like 1 hour, like an hour or two a day you can do part-time and just really connect with people and make an impression and start building your business on your own time and your own in your own terms. Okay, it's not something that you have to sink 20 hours a day slaving away or anything like that. All right. And finally, it's not something which you can't do. Okay, because like I say, there's always a learning curve for things, and there is a need for structure, definitely. But because you can make it your own, and because you can do it in your own way, only you can do it, really. Only you can do it in the way that you can do it, right? So it's definitely not something which you can't do. So I talked about the method. Let's talk about the product and service which I found, and that would be the prosperity team. Now I found this picture. It was from our one of our Google Hangouts recently. That's Scott Zlateff. He's a guy on my team, and there's some other people you can see down there. I just really liked this picture because, you know, everyone's smiling in it. It just shows like the sort of fun that we have every day doing these sorts of things. So the Prosperity Team and Empower Network and their products is my chosen vehicle for business. Okay, now just quickly, I'll just say that when you're on the Prosperity Team and then Empower Network, you don't have to be sort of selling or presenting their products. If you don't want to, you can be an affiliate, but you can also do it your own way, you know, with your own products and your own services, and you can use it as a vehicle to promote and build your own business. All right, but I choose it because I love the people in it, and I have a belief, and I just love their products, and I love the services they provide and their style for doing it. Okay, so we're building a team of heart-centered people. These are people who want to generate wealth and happiness for themselves, and also show others how to do the same. All right, we're always learning and teaching, we're evolving together, and above all, we're always having fun and making new friends. Okay, that's what Make Friends marketing is all about. You know, it's kind of like it's an opportunity to meet people and just have fun and build business while you're doing it. Okay, so why am I so excited? Well, basically, guys, I've found something I love, all right? I've found something I want to share with others. I found a way to generate income which I actually enjoy, okay? I genuinely do enjoy this. It's fun, it's exciting. I found a way to present it to people which is congruent with my personality and style, all right? I get to do it in my own way, on my own terms. And the most exciting thing is about this, friends, is that now you have found it too, okay? So here's a call to action for you. If what I've shared inspires you, if you can feel right now that you resonate with it, if you can see how this could make your life better, and if you can hear the passion and integrity in my voice, then click the link and enter your email address. It'll be somewhere around this video. Look forward to some more free content from me, and watch another inspiring video from one of my friends in the Prosperity Team, okay? So thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Jacob Armand. I hope you have a beautiful day. Never, ever, 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 ever give up on your dreams, okay? Bye.